All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, all over this beautiful world of ours. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here, and I do want to welcome you here to this Network Marketing 30-Day Blitz. And we are here for day 12 of this 30-day blitz. So for those of you on Facebook or YouTube, thank you so very much for tuning in to this special blitz. And so for tonight, going straightway into it, for tonight, we're going to talk about how you can skip having no followers, no tribe, to establishing a tribe of thousands of people who have or want to hear what you have to say, and perhaps they're looking for your product or your service. So for those of you network marketing women out there, those of you ladies, moms, and even fellas, for those of you who are tuning in and maybe you're male, a part of this industry, this information tonight I'm going to share with you is going to help you. And over the course of the last few years, I've been able to establish a tribe, an audience across different social media platforms. And so I'm going to share with you some tips, some suggestions that's going to be able to help you to move from not having much of a following to having hundreds or even thousands of people a part of your audience, a part of your tribe. So we're going to talk about that tonight. But first and foremost, before we do that, do me a quick favor. For those of you who may be seeing this information, you're seeing this video, go ahead and show this stream some love. So give it a thumbs up or give it a heart, especially for those of you who've been getting value from the content during this 30-day consecutive laser training series. So go ahead and show it some love and let me know in the comment section below where you're actually tuning in from. Now, if you don't know, I am actually tuning in from Chesapeake, Virginia. And if you're newly here for the first time, let me just share with you a little bit about myself, just a quick little blurb, little moment. I am an entrepreneur. Yes, I'm a network marketing professional, a wealth building coach. I reside here in Chesapeake, Virginia with my husband of over 17 years. He's an Army veteran. And I am a mom of two beautiful children, a homeschool mom. Let me just add that, full-time homeschool, helping people to truly, make a difference in this industry. I have a heart for network marketing moms, and I want to see more moms be in a place where you have time and financial freedom, and also being able to leave a legacy for your children and your children's children. You see, the one thing about it is my two children will never have to work a job if they don't want to. If they don't want to volunteer, they don't want to do, have to work to be able to bring in income, they won't have to, because of the things that my husband and I are doing with our business right now and how we are putting our money to work for us. They're not going to have to do it. And so I have the privilege of really just being able to share and pour into your life for those of you who want to listen, those of you who want suggestions from myself and from my husband, okay? As we've been in this industry for 20 years, network marketing, and we've become extremely serious about this space and really focusing in on women, and specifically moms, over the last, 7, 8 years. And so I'm excited to be here before you in this moment. And so I really want to dive in. So go ahead, give it a thumbs up, show it some love, comment in the comment section where you're tuning in from. And don't forget to share this stream out for those of you who are on different social media platforms and you see this. You can share this as well. So with that being said, I want to say good evening to Lisa Daniels. I see you tuning in. Miss Jonah Hughes, that's right. We call her Queen Jonah, is tuning in. Let us know in the comment section, ladies. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you watching from? Okay, I want to know. This is where we're networking. So we got to be able to just connect in that way. I see my girl, Shelby Casey Thompson, tuning in. I got to shout her out. Come on now. Team Freedom is in the house, right? The virtual house, that is. Team Freedom. I gotta show some love to Team Freedom because they're doing some big things. They're doing some big things for real. And so again, I just want to say thank you for all of you who are listening in. So how do you establish and move from a place where you have no followers to having people who are just they're in it to win it with you? Now, I have to do something really important really quick, because some people say, well, why should I listen to you regarding this topic? And so I'm going to show you a little bit about my following, so that you all will be able to see just a little bit, because I don't want to see, she's talking about this topic of building a following. How do we know that anybody is following her? I got to do this really quick. And I know this is going to make the stream a little bit longer than normal. I try to keep these videos to about 15 minutes or so, but this might push it a little bit over like 1 or 2 minutes. So bear with me a bit. Give me a little grace. Okay, give me a little grace. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. So I'm going to show Facebook first and foremost, and then I may go over to Instagram in just a second. But this is a little bit of Facebook here. And so you probably are going to notice I have about 9.7. So we're going on about 10,000 followers here on Facebook. Okay, about 10,000 followers here on the professional profile here on Facebook, professional profile. And then if you were to go over to my fan page on Facebook, just showing you that I do have a following. So for those of you who are just like, I don't know, is she jiving with me? She jives. She no cap. I'm not lying. No cap, as some of the young people say. This is the truth. Okay. So on my fan page on Facebook, I have over 13,000. Okay. So there's over 13,000 there. Now, if I was to go to Instagram, let's try Instagram and take a look at Instagram. Okay, of course you see the craziness going on Instagram. I don't even know what that is, right? I have over about 27,000 followers on Instagram. Now, how is all of this possible? What is it that I've done that helped me to build up a tribe of people who want to listen into what it is that I have to share? And so I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to give you about 3 suggestions tonight that's going to help you move from having 0 following, 0, or maybe you have a few hundred or even a few thousand, right? To really growing it gradually, organically. Now, I'm not into buying all these followers. They got all these services out here. I'm not into it. I like organic, natural relationships that you can build based on the value that you add to the market. So let's talk about it. I have some notes. I like to stick to my notes to make sure I don't go way off course. Okay. So here's the first point that I do want to mention is you want to be consistent. And this is what I've done since really being on social media. I've been on social media actively since 2008, 2009. So here it is. Here it is. You want to be consistent, and you want to be able to engage through your content. Be consistent and engage, right? Through your content. So you have to be producing content and know what your audience wants to see, know what they want to learn about. On Fridays, if you haven't recognized it by now, on Fridays, I call it Friday Fun Day or Fun Day Fridays. And so on Fridays, I like to provide content that is entertaining. Now, some of you know what I mean because I've been providing and showing some reels, and some of you have been seeing the reels. Like there's one particular reel that has been just like going viral, and I'm going to show you that reel that's been going viral that many people like, right? It's the reel with the baby, right? And I said, this is the type of reaction that I give, for example, when I know and I realize my money is working for me. This is the type of reaction. I dance like this. That I would do. I know I gave you a little glimpse of Dr. McKnight dancing on the screen, but I provide entertainment on Fridays. You got to know what your audience wants to see. And let me tell you something, you all love seeing some of the entertainment on Friday. So stay tuned because yeah, you're going to see more entertainment tomorrow because it is going to be Friday. So again, it has to be engaging. It's something that people want to respond to. You got to know what they like. So that's the first point. And you want to be consistent with it. Number 2, you want to utilize hashtags and trending topics. What's trending? Let's see. It's July. We're about to go into August. What is the next holiday? Of course, holidays trend. If there's something going on with like, I don't know, with awards. There's some type of awards event going on across the world that people know about. Like the Stellars and the Oscars and all these type of things that sometimes I don't really, I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I don't watch these things, but we know what's trending. You can go on Yahoo or YouTube to find out what topics are trending, and you can create content that connects with these trending topics, okay? And so that's just a little bit of an example. Hashtags. Are you using hashtags? For example, when you're posting videos, somebody asked me earlier, they were like, why do you put at everyone every time you post something? I try not to do it every time, but Facebook has its funny algorithms. But I do know that they have this option where you can bring everybody and inform everyone of when you post something. I don't know how well it works, but I see that more people are viewing my content when I put at, and then I put everyone and I tag everyone that's connected to me on social media. Now, try not to do it too much because it can become annoying and it will cause people to want to unfriend you. So just be careful about that. All right. But you do want to use hashtags, whatever your niche is. It can be that your niche is women's empowerment. So, but hashtag women supporting women, or hashtag women's empowerment, or hashtag women on the rise, whatever it may be, you want to hashtag it, because on Facebook, there is a section where there are hashtags that people use. And if people are looking up a particular hashtag, they may come across your content. So it is great to be able to use hashtags because people may come across your content that way. Now, the third point that I want to make that I actually have used to help me to build a tribe and an audience, and that is you want to collaborate with influencers and cross promote. And I know depending on the company that you're with and what you're doing, you definitely don't want to cross promote certain things. Like, for example, I don't recommend this. Do not try to cross promote and try to cross recruit across different companies. Do not, that's a big no-no. Okay, that's a big no-no. However, if you are a coach or if you are a consultant and you're doing projects, you can come together and you can collaborate. Okay, you can collaborate to conduct different projects that you want to complete. For example, if you are doing some type of special project involving health, you got some type of health initiative, you can come together and do that. Maybe you're putting together a health coaching program for women. You can come together and collaborate on that, okay? But when you collaborate, guess what happens? Say, for example, somebody brings me onto their platform and they want to interview me on a topic. Guess what? If somebody that's watching or listening into that interview, if they're interested in what I'm sharing, my niche, they may come and follow me and connect with me. And so that's how you can leverage other people's audience and build your audience, because people are attracted to that niche and thus the problem that you solve with the products you have. So it helps to collaborate. That's why, it's not great to always try to be in competition mode, but collaboration helps everybody win, right? When we work together, when we unify together, I believe everybody can win. So let's just do a little bit of a recap, because I've done it. I've actually done what we call joint venture projects, where I've collaborated with people in Switzerland. For example, I'm collaborating with a women's conference organization, and I'll be going to London, or actually I'll be going to Paris, I'll be going to Paris in November. And so I'm collaborating with them. Now, I've never been on their stage, but when I go on their stage, and I may talk about women and women's involvement with business, network marketing, and wealth building, when I talk about these topics, more than likely, if there's somebody interested in building wealth, they may connect with me on social media. They may bring their BFFs, their other business colleagues, to connect with me on social media because they want to learn more. So collaboration is great. So let's do a little bit of a recap. What did we say were 3 tips that's going to help you to go from 0 followers to establishing a tribe of thousands? And in terms of the time frame, you want it to be natural. You don't want it to be the case where it's like 0 one moment and 1,000 tomorrow. It happens sometimes like that when people appear on national television. but you do want it to be organically done through social media if you're doing some basic things in terms of marketing and collaborating with people who are on your level of marketing. But if you can collaborate up, that will build your following faster, meaning someone who has a bigger following, if you can get on their platform, if they can interview you, that would increase your following quicker. So what did I share tonight? I said, number one, you want to be consistent and engage through your content, okay? Number two, you want to utilize hashtags and trending topics. And then number three, you want to collaborate with influencers and cross promote. Those are the three strategies, the three tips that I do recommend that I believe will help you, okay? It will help you to be able to establish a bigger tribe. So with that being said, for those of you, if you're looking for more strategies and tips to help you as you're building your network marketing businesses, I'm going to encourage you, if you're a woman and you want some help when it comes to being organized with your posting, with your hashtags, with what you're using, there is a tool that I have. It's called the DMO checklist. Okay, the DMO checklist. And it's a free resource that I do have available for you. What I'll do is I'm going to share it in the comment section here on Facebook. For those of you who are watching by way of YouTube, I will put the link inside of the description area of the video. So let me go ahead and drop that link. I'm gonna say free resource. This is what I'm typing in, free resource. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that free resource link right there. Because as a mom and as a woman, I do understand the various tasks that we have, the roles that we play, and it really helps if we can be organized with the daily activities we conduct through social media to be able to build our businesses. And that resource right there that I just placed in the comment section and in the description will help you, okay? Will help you in a huge way. It's helped me. All right. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all of you. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, mom, dad, although I'm really gearing a lot of the content towards network marketing women and moms, but it can be beneficial for more than just women and mothers. So I appreciate you all. This has been video number 12, a part of this series, and I'm looking forward to sharing video 13 in the next day, I guess 24 hours, right? So until the next time that you and I come together again, I'm going to encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night to you, and God bless.